Hi guys, my name is Tone and you're welcome to T's Nest. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for coming and thank you for watching this entire video ahead of time and thank you for subscribing. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you being here. So today's video is coming a little bit late. I was kind of hoping to get it out before Valentine's, but life happened and I couldn't. But it's never too late. There's another Valentine's coming next year. So this video isn't a total waste and you will need it before next year. So today we're going to be talking about some tips, a few tips on how to get a guy. Well, actually, no, let me take that back. A few tips on how to get a man, because there's a difference between a guy and a man. Actually, a great man. There's a difference between a guy, a man, and a great man, and we're all trying to get a great man. So today's video is going to be about some tips on how to get a great man. So let's get into it. So I don't know if you guys have heard this song, Valentine is coming. Where's your boyfriend? You are sitting at home lonely. So we're trying to change that for next year to Valentine is coming. I have my boyfriend. I am sitting at home, but I ain't lonely. So I'm sitting at home, but I ain't lonely. So these days, there are many, many, many ways to meet a man. They have social media and we have different apps that people use to meet men. I'm not a love doctor. I'm not a relationship coach, nothing like that, nothing certified. I'm just giving tips that I've used and tips that I've given some of my friends that worked for them. So I'm just sharing that with everybody else because guess what? We're friends. So the first thing I have here is prayer. I'm a Christian and I believe strongly, strongly, strongly in the power of prayer. And I am so serious about this. You have to be intentional. You have to tell God what it is that you want in a man, like personality wise. So you have to pray. You have to be intentional about your prayer. Like, God, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. So you have to be willing to do that. If you're a Christian, I'm not forcing it on anybody, but if you're a Christian or you believe in God and you believe in prayer, pray. Like, tell God what it is you're looking for. So because you've prayed, doesn't mean that the work is done. Because you've prayed doesn't mean that a great man is going to fall out of the sky into your laps. It doesn't work like that. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Now the hard work begins. Now you have to put in the effort. So the next tip I have here, guys, is love yourself. Love yourself. And honestly, this is probably the hardest one. Not even probably, this is the hardest one to do. It's difficult to love yourself. It's difficult to find genuine love within yourself, for yourself. But it's very important because when you love yourself, you put in so much effort into yourself. You take care of yourself. You buy yourself nice things. You just do things for yourself. You appreciate yourself. And inner love honestly radiates to the outside. Like, when people see you and you genuinely love yourself, they're generally just more attracted to you. Like, they will come gravitate towards you. Self-love is like one of the most important things in this world. Literally, self-love is super important for everybody. And honestly, it is hard for people to love you when you don't love yourself, because you don't even know how you want to be loved. Like, you won't know how you need to be loved if you don't love yourself. Like, when you love yourself, you know the things that makes you happy. You know the way you want to be loved. The next tip I have, guys, is generally be a decent person. Generally be a decent person. Like, this is funny and this is, might be a little bit harsh. Like, guys, let's be real with each other. Ask yourself, just ask yourself, like, do I deserve a great man? Like, do I deserve a great person? Like, I believe so much in the law of karma. Karma is a real thing and karma is a bi, so if you generally don't treat people well, or you're out here in the streets breaking people's hearts up and down, just doing anyhow, doing God knows what, like, it will be harder for you to get a great person. I mean, there are people out there that be doing the most and they still get themselves a great man, but for the most part, I still believe they're gonna get their karma. It might be later on or whatever, but I still believe that they're gonna get their karma. But if you generally are a decent person, it's going to be easy for great people to gravitate towards you because they feel positivity. So the next tip I have here is build yourself. So building yourself is actually important for keeping a great man once you've gotten the man. Generally, people want to be in relationships with people that can give back. What do you have to offer? Like, can your partner rely on you? Can they talk to you? Are you intelligent? Can you carry on a conversation? All those things are important. You don't want to have a man and then having your man have a best friend outside that they tell everything to. No, you want to be your partner's best friend. And in order to do that, you have to have substance. Be the first person they want to tell stuff to. Be the first person they want to come to. When they're broke, let them come to you because they know that you got their back or you got them. So like generally just build yourself, like work on yourself, strive to be a better person. No man wants a liability. No man wants a liability. They don't want somebody that's always going to be coming to them. Yo, can I get money to do my nails? Yo, can I get money to do my hair? Oh, I need money for bus. I need money for this. Oh, can you give me gas money? Like, they want somebody that got their own. I don't know if you guys have heard that song, Miss Independent. Yes, that is what a lot of men are looking for these days. So the next tip I have here, guys, is find something to do. Don't be idle. Don't be at home all the time online playing games or doing whatever you're doing, trolling people on Instagram, stalking your ex on Instagram. No, let us all get out there and find something to do. It is important not to be idle. Get a hobby, get an interest, like have something that you enjoy doing and do that thing. And most of the time, interest tends to bring people together. So let's say you love to paint, so like you're going for painting classes or painting lessons, and guess what, another person that loves to paint might also be there, and guess what, two painters are meeting and making cute artwork. So yes, so like that's very important. You meet people doing stuff that you enjoy doing or stuff that you love doing. So don't be idle, find something to do and get out there and do it. So the next tip I have here, don't be too picky. I feel like this is the one that actually hurts a lot of people, or that hinders a lot of people from getting a great man. Like, they have crazy standards. Like, I want a man that is 6'7" with curly hair, dark skin but not too dark, kind of like caramel, blue eyes, size 12 feet. Like, they just have like crazy standards that's like so unrealistic. And honestly, if you're so picky and you have like super high standards, you're most likely not going to meet that person, because God has not created that person. That person is not alive. That person doesn't exist. So like, I'm not saying don't have standards. It's good to have standards, but let your standards be mostly about personalities and not too much about looks. I'm not saying looks don't matter, looks matter, but at the end of the day, personality matters more, because looks are gonna fade, guys. So the next tip I have is kind of a funny one, and that's keeping your DM open, guys. I'm saying keep your DMs open because social media is taking over the world. It's taking over everything. Like, literally, people aren't doing the things they used to do before. A lot of people are online, a lot of people are on Instagram, a lot of people are on Twitter. Like, a lot of people are just like online, and not very many people are actually going out to meet people at parties or going out to meet people. Like, people, the moment they see your page, they're going on your page, stalking your whole page, looking at your pictures, deciding if they're interested in what you look like. And then guess what? If they are, they're most likely going to send you a DM. So keep your DMs open. Don't be against it. I know there are a lot of creeps out there, so it's important for you to also make sure that when you are meeting somebody that you met online, when you're finally meeting them in person, do it in an open place. Don't go over to their house when you don't even know them. So the next and the last tip I have for this video is shoot your shot, ladies. Let this be a shoot your shot 2021. Don't be afraid to message a man if you see him and you're interested. Shoot your shot, talk to them. Just, the worst thing they can say is no, or I have a girlfriend or whatever. And honestly, that is not going to kill you. It might bruise your ego a little. Like, no doesn't kill. Ladies, if you see someone, don't wait for them to talk to you first, because they might not have even noticed you. So if you notice someone and you're interested in them, don't be afraid to like slide into their DM. Don't be afraid to shoot your shot. I'm not saying kneel down and propose to them. Just shoot your shot. Even if it's like, hey, what's good? Just talk to them. Like, don't be afraid to talk to a guy first. And if you do catch feelings, honestly, don't be afraid to tell them that, yo, I think I'm catching feelings. Like, just be real with yourself and be real with them. So shoot your shots. Don't be afraid to shoot your shot. Pretend this is a basketball game. If you shoot 10 times, I guarantee you, you will get at least one in. At least one in. Like, you will get at least one in. So, like, let's just all try to shoot our shots. Like, when we meet someone that we think we like or that we think we want to get into a relationship with, you know what? Just tell them or just say hello. Like Adele. Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you like to meet to go over your looks. You know? just do it. So I think that's all the tips I have for this video, honestly, and I think I'm just gonna end this video here because it might be getting a little bit too long. So thank you guys for watching this entire video. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video, share the video, comment under the video, and turn on your post notifications so when I post a video, you get a ding. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.